Hi everyone, welcome back to another anatomy episode. In today's video, we're going to look at the facial and eye muscles. So please like and subscribe for more content in the future. And now we're going to start by looking at some facial muscles. So first, you can see this really nice model over here. You can see the frontalis muscle, which is this forehead muscle up here at the top. Then you have your temporalis muscle, where your temporal bone of the skull is. It's right above the ear, so in this region over here. And again, that is your temporalis muscle. Above the skull, you have this layer of fascia. This is called the gallia aponeurotica, and it is basically just all of this white stuff over here. So this whole region, that is your gallia aponeurotica. Then you have some muscles around your eyes and mouth. So the first of which is your orbicularis oculi. So that is going to be this circular muscle that is over here. Then you have your zygomaticus major. That is this one right over there. Orbicularis oris is the circular muscle that is around your mouth and your lips. Then you have your depressor anguli oris. The depressor anguli oris, it looks kind of like a triangle, or in my opinion, a Hershey's kiss. The way that I remember this muscle is because it is called the depressor and it sounds like depression. And so whenever you're sad or depressed, you eat chocolate, or so that is the saying. So depressor anguli oris looks like a Hershey kiss or chocolate. So next you have your rhizoris muscle. The rhizoris muscle is going to be under the zygomaticus. It is the second strand over here. So this one is your zygomaticus, and the one below it is your rhizoris. Then underneath both of those, you have your buccinator muscle, which is going to be deep to it. It's this whole region over here. You can also see a little bit of it popping out over there. Then you have the masseter muscle. The masseter muscle helps with chewing. It's this really big one over here. If you need to use kind of like anatomical or more anatomy terminology, it would be called massification, which is, the process of chewing. So that can help you remember the name because they sound similar, masseter and then massification. Another action of the muscles is that the depressor anguli oris helps to create kind of like a frowny face with your lips. And so that's also where it gets the name depressor. Finally, the last muscle, this is your sternocleidomastoid. It's a very long name, but it's this big muscle over here. It helps you with turning your head. And even if you kind of like turn your head to the right and left, you can feel that muscle popping out in your neck region. That is the sternocleidomastoid. All right, so that is pretty much all of the facial muscles. And now we're going to move on to looking at your eye muscles. So the first one is this red one over here. That is your lateral rectus over there. Then you have one at the top. That is going to be your superior rectus. So the superior rectus is this one that just goes straight back over here in that fashion. That is your, oops, I need a text box. Okay, like so. Following that fashion, you also have an inferior rectus. The inferior rectus is the one at the bottom of the eye that again goes straight back. So you're going to have four rectus muscles, a lateral, a superior, inferior, and a medial rectus as well. The medial rectus that I was describing, Because this is only showing like one side of the eye, you can't see the point of origin, but you can see the muscle popping out the back over here. That would be your medial rectus over there. So you have four rectus muscles in your eye, and then you have two obliques. The first oblique is going to be your superior oblique, and it goes diagonally. So it's going to be this one over here that kind of has an angle to it, and it goes across. And again, that one is your superior oblique. And then you have the inferior oblique, which is also going at an angle. It's going to be this muscle over there. The reason why the obliques are positioned at an angle is because they help to turn the eye medially or um, internally or laterally. So basically, when you're like looking to the right or the left, or aka looking towards your nose bridge or away from your nose bridge, the superior and inferior obliques are the ones that are in charge of that. All right, you can also see kind of like another face-on view of the eye from this region. You can see your lacrimal gland over here. The lacrimal gland helps with tear secretion. So this is your lacrimal gland, and it helps with tear secretion. So that is everything for the eye. I hope that you found this informational, that the diagrams were good. Again, please like and subscribe for more content. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, video recommendations, please leave it in the comments. If you also would like some anatomy tutor, I also offer that. Please just comment that as well, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!